Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Tuesday morning forecast update. Still a lot of uncertainty, more than I would like to see as far as our winter weather potential, but we do have a winter storm watch issued this morning by the National Weather Service in Shreveport. This will be in effect from Thursday morning to Friday mornings. That gives you a sense of when we're expecting to see this winter weather. The forecast models have pushed back somewhat, so do expect the onset of this precipitation, at least the heaviest of the winter weather, probably coming in Thursday evening through Friday morning. This is still subject to change, and we'll revisit the map here in just a moment, but accumulating snow is looking likely for the I-30 corridor. In fact, we could see some heavy accumulations there near and north of Interstate 30 and then down towards Shreveport. Still a lot of uncertainty, but it looks to be mainly freezing rain for us in the Shreveport area. So the latest on the winter weather threat looks like it's going to be Thursday afternoon through Friday morning. Expect we will see some road impacts, whether you see snow or ice. There will be some road impacts throughout the ArkLaTex here, and even some power outages if we do see the accumulating ice. Everybody needs to be prepared potentially to lose some power, especially Thursday into Friday mornings. That means stock up on water, non-perishable items, and of course blankets and things like that to keep you warm, obviously with the cold weather in town as well. Expecting snow near and north of I-30. I-20 is a muddled situation here. It may start out as rain, but it may transition into some freezing rain, especially Thursday night and Friday morning. And we know this forecast is going to change. We're still just outside of that 48-hour window, so there will be some fine-tuning and some adjustments to the forecast. So you need to check back every day until we get to Thursday, until we have a complete handle on this thing. But for today, we'll likely be partly cloudy. We have a few clouds streaking across Texas. That's the moisture starting to increase for our potential winter weather event here. And you can see the temperatures this morning just as cold as yesterday. Most of us in the mid-20s this morning, but we don't have the wind out there that we had yesterday. It was gusting over 20 miles per hour. The wind stays below 10 miles per hour today, so a little bit of a wind chill dropping some of us the feels like temperatures into the teens. But bottom line here, take the heavy winter jacket again today if you have any outdoor things to take care of. And you can see the highs this afternoon likely in the low to mid 40s in most locations, and we'll have another night in the 20s. You'll need to do the same precautions if you've been covering up the plants, again covering up the pipes and bringing your pets inside. Continue to do the same thing tonight, as we will likely be below freezing from about 9 or 10 p.m. all the way through probably 9 or 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So taking a look at satellite radar here, here's our area of low pressure that's digging down across the desert southwest here. This is going to dig down across Texas, and it's the angle that this low takes across the ArkLaTex that will have a big bearing in where the winter weather plays out. So the model trend this morning has been to push it a little further to the north. That means more warm air coming up from the coastline, and that's why you see the rain-snow transition line all the way up into Oklahoma and Arkansas this morning. By no means is this set in stone, but the model runs have been coming in a little warmer and a little bit later this morning, so it looks like that true changeover into winter weather may not happen for a lot of areas until maybe Thursday night or Friday morning when the temperatures drop back below freezing here. So let's give you the latest look here. Again, very confident I-30 here in areas to the north. We'll see about 2 to 4 inches of snow, but there is some upward potential to maybe see even up to 6, even more accumulations of snow here north of Interstate 30, because that will begin probably Thursday afternoon. Temperatures near freezing and then dropping below freezing there at all levels of the atmosphere going into Thursday night. It's not as concrete here on I-20. We expect in Shreveport, the way the models are trending now, maybe a 1/10 to a 1/4 inch of freezing rain, especially Thursday night into Friday morning. So it buys us a little bit of time in Shreveport, but we know once we go to Friday morning, this could change back over into rain. So there's still a lot of uncertainty on I-20. We know there's probably not going to be a lot of snow here for areas on I-20, which include Marshall and Shreveport. This is mainly going to be freezing rain for you. And we get into that transition zone, which is going to be close to the Arkansas border and over towards Cass County. You could see a few inches of snow, but you could also have some ice on top of that. So I would expect we're going to see some roads closed here along I-30, I-49, and then I-20 is questionable here at this point. But if we do get freezing rain, again, we could see some significant issues I-20, especially between Shreveport and Dallas with any travel there Thursday into Friday here. So let's take a look at Robin's Toyota Futurecast. This will give you a better sense of the timing as we kind of zoom it in here. Clouds increasing through the day on Wednesday, and then we get into Thursday morning, and you can see initially it begins as rain because the temperatures may be just above freezing here midday Thursday. But as we get into Thursday night, the temperatures drop. Blue would be the snow, pink would be that transition zone, and green is rain. So as the temperatures drop back below freezing here Thursday night into Friday, that's probably when we'll have the best chance to see some icing in the Shreveport area. But again, all subject to change here, so make sure you're checking back for updates. But we'll likely dry out midday Friday, and we'll be back above freezing over the weekend. So any snow and ice that does fall, hopefully we'll have a quick melt off over the weekend, as we'll be back to about 50 degrees on Sunday.